What's going on, man? We out here burning the late night oil. I think that's what they call it, right? Burning the late night oil. I usually don't drive this late at night. I'm more of a morning person, early morning person. I like to shut down early in the afternoon so I can find truck parking. So driving a nice time, that's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I had a load I had to go deliver at a local major grocery distribution center that took their sweet time. But I'm happy that they didn't hit me with a lumber fee. The moment she called my phone, she told me, "Hey, your BOL is in the back of your trailer. You good to go." I got up out of there. I was reading a piece of paper, this paper right here, and it was saying about the lumber fee and this, that, and the third, and it's gonna be a tax, blue, 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 and I'm like, dang, man, I have to wait for the lumber fee. I have to text my my dispatcher. It might take a while. I'm like, yo, and I gotta go pick up a load the next morning. I'm like, yo, how's this gonna work? And when she called my phone, she just told me, "You good to go?" I took off, man. I didn't even ask about the lumber fee. So that's why I'm here right now, man. But not too long ago, I was talking to a good friend of mine. He's a owner-operator, lease purchase. He purchases a truck through his company, and he's currently leasing it. And as we were talking, man, he was telling me his truck payments. He was telling me the insurance payments, the trailer. He got a brand new truck now. Brand new truck, brand new trailer. It's brand new everything. Everything's brand new. And he bought the truck late last year. And as we were talking, you know, we're talking about the rates, we're talking about the industry at this moment, at this present time. And one thing that kind of resonated to me that he said was trucking was the worst decision of his life. And let me clarify it. Yes, I am a company driver. Yes. The company I work for is very good. They keep us running. They got a lot of loads. They got several, direct carriers. Several of them. And they're running. This direct carrier is running. Direct customer is running. I'm tired. But when he had told me, man, trucking was the worst decision in his life, it really kind of resonated to me because like you guys might know, might not know, I started out as a freight broker. I was moving containers all around the country for this major storage company, right? And when I was seeing the numbers, man, we're pushing out miles, man, and we're paying minimum $3.20. That was minimum. We're hitting $4 a mile. You know, we used to have carriers calling. We used to call these carriers would call us up about a load, and we're like, "Yo, man, this load right here is going for $3.75." And they used to be pissed off, like, "Man, this load right." My buddy of mine, he picked this load up the other day, and he was getting $4.15 a mile, and I'm like, "Hey, listen, this is what we got right now. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing, right?" And basically, trying to get in the light, you know what I mean? I'm a little dark, you know what I mean? But basically, I used to get yelled at, and they'll hang the phone up on me, and then they'll tell me never call them back, and I didn't even call them. And then currently right now in this trucking market is not the same 2 years ago. And he was telling me, man, he's hitting about $1.90, $2, $2.15. It's rough right now, man. It is rough right now in the trucking market, and you got to take it. And there's a lot of carriers that's going through the same thing where they hit the go. It was a gold rush a couple years ago. Don't get me wrong, it was the gold rush for trucking, where you can get a $180,000 truck, and still make good money. You can get a 120, 150, 100 and whatever, and still make a good living in trucking, right? You can get a trailer that was going for $80,000-$90,000 and still make good living. It's not like that right now, man. And a lot of these owner operators and these lease purchasers are going through it, man. They're going through it, man. And like sitting in this truck stop right now, I remember a few years ago, not too long, I used to sit in this truck stop and I'll see semi trucks, I'll see cargo vans, I'll see hot shot carriers. Right now in this truck stop, the same truck stop I was sitting at a few years ago when I got my CDL license, I'm not seeing none of that. I just see semi trucks. All I see is semi trucks. I don't see no hot shot drivers. It's like where everybody went, you know? And this market sucks. It really does suck. And it's hard right now. People are really, like, they're really trying to make it ends meet, man. And I'm reading these. I follow freight waves. I don't know if you guys follow it. You should if you're a trucker in the trucking industry, either if you're an owner operator, if you're a lease purchase operator, if you're a company driver. I strongly advise you to read freight waves, right? And you'll see it every day. This company's shutting down. This company is abandoning their 100 drivers or 1,000 drivers. Drivers are calling up their companies trying to figure out why they didn't get paid. It's a bloodbath right now, man. It's a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath right now in the trucking industry. And when I was talking to him, man, he was just telling me, you know, his concern, what's going on, and you know, he has to be on the road for 2 or 3 months. You know, the benefits. One of the benefits, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, one of the benefits of owning your own truck is being able to pick your own schedule. You know what I'm saying? You can if you want to drive for 2 or 3 months, that's up to you. If you want to drive for 3 weeks, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you pay your truck payment, your truck note, your insurance, you got money put aside for your emergency funds, you got all that, you should be able to do 3 weeks on the road and take a whole week off. But it's not like that right now, man. These guys, they have to be on the road for 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6 months just to keep afloat. It's rough right now, man. It is rough right now in the truck market, in the industry, period, man. And you see a lot of these warehouses getting shut down. But another thing that you do see that's kind of, it uplifts my spirit. It kind of shows me the forecast of where the market could potentially get. Hear me out. Another thing you do see, you see a lot of major companies buying out other major companies. For instance, Swift and Knight just bought out US Express, if you did not know. US Express is a major company based out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And they got terminals all up the southeast, if I can say, and they got some up in the Midwest. And Swift and Knight bought them out. And that raised a little suspicion for me. I'm like, man, if the truck market is that bad, why are these major trucking companies buying out other trucking companies? Also, another major trucking company out of Mexico, I believe it's Traction. Might correct me if I'm wrong. It's called Traction. I see them a lot out of Laredo, Texas. I see them in Arizona. Every time I go out to the West Coast, I see those trucking companies. They just bought out another trucking company based out of Las Vegas, BBA Trucking, I believe that's the name, or BBA Logistics, for $10 million. Right? And they're projected, the reason why they bought that company was because it'll help them broaden out their clientele, especially in the United States. They already have over 1,000 customers. They have about, I think, 9,900 trucks and over 21,000 employees. You feel what I'm saying? And they're buying out these other trucking companies. And that raised suspicion to me. Is like, what's going on? And we gotta understand, this is business, guys. When you start seeing other companies buying out major companies, smaller companies, that kind of shows a little bit of a forecast. And like I was telling my friend of mine, the truck driver. I was telling him, like, bro, if you can hang on, I know, you got your truck, and you got payments, you got your properties, you got this, you got that. But if you can hang on, man, I strongly do believe that next year the trucking market is going to start spiking up. Now, hold on. I did not say that the trucking market is going to get back to how it was 2 years ago, where the average low per mile was, what, $3.20, $3.50, $3.50. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's going to be a better market coming up next year. Why? Because we're coming up to elections. We all know in business, when the election comes around, a lot of things start to spike back up. I believe that. We got the feds coming out with an announcement with the rates this month. We also, we have election that's coming out, and a lot of time the sitting president wants to look good, so you got to re-elect him. So he or she will do anything in their power to make sure that the country is moving in the right direction, so you guys can be convinced to re-elect them. That's just how it is, man. And that's how business is. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. And I've always learned that you buy low, you sell high. When the truck market was, when I was a freight broker, we made a lot of money, and I had to spend a lot of money out with taxes and paying out carriers, and I had one person I had to pay out, that was helping keeping the company moving while I was over the road. But I was in no shape or form was going to go out there and buy a truck at the price that they were at. And we had a lot of master classes, a lot of gurus, a lot of stuff that was going on where people were just jumping up, getting a Dodge or a Ford, getting the semi truck. They ain't never been in the trucking industry, doesn't know how the trucking business go, didn't learn about it, nothing. They didn't take the time to really understand the grind, and they're falling out, And I was not going to do that. I was like, I'm gonna be a company driver, and I'm gonna learn about this industry. And now we got trucks a couple years ago that were 2 years old, 4 years old, that was $120,000, $150,000, $160,000. Now they're $59,000. Now they're $70,000, $80,000, $39,000. We got these trucks that the cost of operation are significantly lower than it was 2 years ago. So what does that mean? If you got a truck that is $70,000, your cost of operation is a lot lower than the person that got a truck at $130,000. Simple math, people. You buy low, sell high. And I believe that the market, just like any other market, is going to correct itself. Now, like I said, I did not say that we're going to go back to $4 a mile and all that crazy stuff. That was like a perfect storm for the trucking market. Because remember, when that stuff happened 2 years ago, I'm not going to mention the name because YouTube's going to ban me. When that happened, everybody thought the trucking market was going to flop because we were all on the shutdown, right? And then boom, everything went up. So that was a perfect storm. Now I do believe that we will come back up to like at least average $2 and something a mile. We're not going to be in the ones, and I hope that the gas prices will, get lower. But for all you guys out there, man, that got, these that are owner operator or lease purchases and stuff like that, and y'all going through it. I know I'm a company driver, but I really do feel your pain, because I have a lot of friends of mine that let me know what they're going through with the fueling, with the miles, with the pay, with the insurance. Man, it's a lot of with breakdowns, a lot of stuff that comes with it. But y'all keep y'all heads up, man. Y'all keep grinding. Y'all keep doing what you got to do. Stay afloat, man. Cause I really do believe that next year, man, as long as everything goes good, and we're gonna get back to the right area and the right track, and save y'all coins. You know what I mean? Don't go out there. You're making more money now. You're finally out of debt or whatever the case may be, and now you want to go on and extravagant trips and vacation and all that stuff because you wasn't able to do it this year. Save y'all money, man. Save y'all money, invest it, put it back into your company, buy property, invest in invest in stocks, invest in something that you're comfortable with. 401k, IRA, Roth, whatever that you feel comfortable with. Learn something while we're going through this. Learn about other ways of making money, man. And I promise you, man, it's gonna get better, man. It's gonna get better. So I just wanted to say that. I'm about to go ahead and shut this bad boy down. Y'all keep y'all head up, man. We in this together. Let's get it.